Welcome to my talk show. I'm Chang, and next to me is scientist Hui. Hello, Hui.
Yes. Hello, Chang. My name is Hui. I'm a scientist from Atlantic English Center. So last week, my teacher demanded me to hand on a very interesting project. So they are talk about addiction.
What is the type of addiction that you are going to talk about?
So I'm going to talk about alcohol addiction. Before getting to the point, what is alcohol and what does alcohol mean? Alcohol is also called ethanol or ethyl alcohol. It's an ingredient found in beer, wine, or spirits that cause drunkenness.
How serious is this problem?
So about the series of this problem, I will divide it in two terms. The first is in short-term infection, and the second is in long-term consequence. Well, the short-term, the patient will get nausea and vomiting. So, as you know that drinking alcohol irritates the lining of our stomach and is poison basically to our body. So the body will attempt to rid itself through vomiting and nausea before it gets into our blood. So it's very extremely dangerous when it gets to our blood. It will dilute the molecular structure of the blood, and it's very hard to transfer the oxygen to our brain. And the second is headache. So as I said that alcohol contains ethanol, that is a substance to help a diuretic feel comfortable when we have urine. So it will stimulate to excrete vitamins and minerals to our kidney. So that will make chemical imbalance and dehydrate. Dehydrate affect the blood flows and give pressure to the brain. That's the point. And about the long-term consequence, it's surprised that alcohol causes 7 most common diseases such as cancer to our body. But today I'm just only list you 4 typical cancer. They are mouth, liver, voice box, and throat cancer. So those cancer due to the comparison between smoking tobacco and drinking alcohol. So drinking alcohol will transfer and also lead the chemical waste of tobacco into our body. All the organs will be polluted, and that lead to inflammation of our body organs and like liver or mouth road, and sometimes is our voice box. So that's the reason why we will have some very most common cancer like this. According to WHO, World Health Organization, in 2016, this addiction killed more than 3 million people and caused 6 deaths per minute. So that every second, every minute you live on the earth, you will respond 1 death from a man, which are alcoholism. And also this addiction considered in our Vietnam country. This problem due to the alcohol industrializing and also the culture of drinking beverage in Vietnam. For example, if a man is rejected his friend invitation, he will be considered as to be slight or betray his friend. So he keep drinking until he find the consequences.
So, scientist Hui, what are the causes of this addiction?
So the causes of this addiction I would divide in 4 parts. The first part is due to the stressful environment. Imagine that you have to work 10 hours a day, no texting, no talking, or just staring up yourself in a computer. It's very boring and stressful, so that the person who work in a stressful environment will find alcohol as to relieve or to ease their stressful. And the second is because of the drinking at an early age. Those who drink at early age are more likely to attach, or sometimes they are more concerned about the alcohol as they get older. And the fourth, the third is due to the genetic. If you have a parents or relationship who are alcoholics, your alcohol addiction will automatically be adjusted. And the last is because of the invitation of some friends. Some people always satisfy their friends by drinking, talking with them, so that they will drink more than others.
And can you tell me what are some of symptoms?
Some of the system.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. About the system, I think that the person who are alcoholics will choose alcohol in interest of being with friends or family. Also, they will soon be insulated. Their friends or families, they just want to sit alone, drink alone. And last but not least, they will be hungover after no drinking anything. And so that they will keep drinking until they have satisfied themselves.
And finally, how can we treat these addictions and prevent it from happening?
At first, I think maybe it's not suitable for some people, but I hope you can enjoy it and also consider it a helpful tips to your conscience. First, you should see a doctor to ask him for advice how to prevent it and how to treat the problems. The second, you have to be ambitious and be reasonable about the dates that you want to leave this problem as soon as possible. And also, take care about yourself. It's very important to do it. Leave all the body who invites you to drink. So, I think that's all.
Thank you, Scientist. What a helpful advice for people. Thank you for listening.